Hi guys, it's Karen, and today I am coming to you with a Halloween collab that I was doing with Ellie Nefrit on YouTube. But Ellie had some serious technical difficulties. She, poor thing, had her computer and her camera files go bad, and so she's like got a bunch of stuff that she had been working on that is now in limbo. And one of those was this witch collab with Barbie that we had agreed to do for Halloween, which is today. And so she will be finishing that up later. So please, if you're not subscribed to her already, although I know that you probably are if you watch me, go ahead and subscribe to her so you can see her witch. She was doing a totally custom witch, and I will link her name in the comment or in the description box. But we decided to make a Halloween witch and using Barbie. And if you follow Mattel, you would have seen that earlier in the late September, early October, whatever, they had a $160 vinyl retro style vintage looking witch with short red hair, a witch's hat, and a secondary, I think it was like a purple and black dress, and then a secondary cat costume and some other things. It was kind of like the Days of Spring one. So it was so cute and I wanted it so bad, but I already have a bunch of vintage looking Silkstones, and I am trying to save my few pennies that remain for hopefully getting a Grace doll sometime soon from the virtual doll convention. So I decided to take, in the spirit of missing out on that doll, I decided to make a witch's outfit for one of my Silkstones. So I picked out this girl, and her broom here is from the virtual doll convention dinner with Robert Tonner as one of the table gifts at the Ohio National Doll Show, which was held at the beginning of October, which I attended. So, but it's a pencil, it looks like. See, it's funny. So, anyway, and these are from the dollar store. So I wanted to do a retro witch, and I went online and I went on Etsy and I found a pattern, a PDF pattern that had, it looks like it was done in the 80s, and it had several different costumes for Barbie in it. One was a witch, which isn't this one. The only thing that's from that witch outfit is this hat. And then there was like there was a witch, there was a princess, there was a gypsy, although technically that's an offensive thing to say now, but so a Romani inspired outfit. There was like an Aladdin Princess Jasmine style kind of Arabian outfit, although, again, it was more of a stereotypical one. There was like a poodle skirt looking thing, and I bought it because of the witch's outfit. But then when I was looking at it, the witch's outfit was, it had a scoop neck and it was ragged. It had several layers of ragged stuff at the bottom, and it was cute, but it wasn't the vibe I was going for. I decided I wanted to do like a Victorian witch because I didn't have any black fabric. I didn't have enough black fabric for me to like make an entire outfit. So I thought, ooh, well, I got this gray, so what if I make it a Victorian inspired witch? And so that's what I did. But I used the princess pattern because I wanted these puff sleeves. These sleeves are so cool and they turned out so well. And I changed the whole neck of it. So it was originally a scoop neck like this, and then it had an applique that you put here with like some lace crossings to look like a medieval outfit. But I didn't use that. So what I did is I raised the neckline up to her collar, and then I added lace, and then I added some bias tape on top, around, and you see the back. I had to sew her into this because it was too big. Silkstones are smaller than a regular vintage Barbie and at the waist. And so this dress was too big. And I just like went the route of heck, and I'll sew her into this with whip stitches. That's why the back looks so funny. But the sleeves and everything else turned out so great. I would like to try this again but I would like to tailor it better in the back so that it fits. There was way too much skirt. I don't know what was going on with this pattern, because even with a larger doll, there was still so much. So I would like to adjust this pattern, make something similar. Oh, and I love this cameo that I glued on here. This is nail art that I found on Amazon. So people put these on their nail manicures, and, you know, glue them on with UV resin and stuff. And I thought it was just perfect. And I got a whole bag of them, and there's like couple different sizes, and I think some might be large enough for 1/4 scale. The only other problem I had with this outfit is her hat's coming off. Is her hat. It's supposed to be made with interfacing. I have some interfacing, but I don't have, I can't use my iron right now. So I went ahead and used cardstock and adjusted it so that I could feed the cardstock in here. And my glue is showing. Don't look at that. So the cone, you see, I just used some used cardstock. And the brim of this the brim of this was fine. But what's interesting, I don't think this is wide enough here. I think it needs to be like 1/8 of an inch wider, or like 3 millimeters wider. And but the thing is that this pattern, if you take the brim off, if you just make the cone part, that becomes the hennin or princess steeple hat, and then you would put fabric coming out the back. So it's really an ingenious, this pattern was really good. I'll try to link the name of the pattern in my description below in case you want to look it up. It was really good because it had a lot of it had a lot of pieces that could be mixed and matched to make lots of different outfits. And I would like to make more of them for my vintage Barbies. And again, I'd like to try to tailor it more and save that. But so she borrowed these shoes and these striped socks, and I think it would be really cool to make a variation of this with like a blouse and other things, and make more Victorian looking outfits. But again, really good pattern, other than it needing to be tweaked a little bit. You see, I had to whip stitch her in the back to get it to fit. And then I have all of this that's overhanging. It's like, I just need to redo the pattern, to make it, you know, suitable for what I want. But anyway, other than that, I think doesn't she look good? I'm really happy with this outfit. I love the sleeves. I'm definitely going to be like mixing and matching and adjusting this pattern to other things. And let me know what you think of her in her beautiful gray Victorian dress. Perhaps she's a Harry Potter teacher or something. In the hat. And please go by Ellie's channel, so that when she uploads, and subscribe if you're not subscribed to her, so that when she uploads finally, again, after she gets her things fixed, hopefully you'll be able to see her witch. It was coming along really great, what she sent me, the pictures, the work in progress pictures of. So that's it. Happy Halloween for me, and I will talk to you guys really soon with another video. And like and comment and subscribe, please. I'm trying to grow the channel. I've already hit 1,000, and I'd like to get to 2,000 next. I don't know why my light's funny, but I'd like to get to 2,000. So if you could, if you're not following me, if you could, that would be awesome. And I will see you guys later. Bye for now.